Howdy, everybody. Somebody wrote to me the other day and said, we'd like to see you work a little bit more. We don't see you work very much. And so I decided that this was a great opportunity. We're cleaning out the greenhouse, which for 2 years has been the sheep house. So far, we've pulled more than 30 wheelbarrows of mulch and hay out of here. And so we're almost finished now. But I'm going to show you. We don't use any heavy equipment here at all. Just the wheelbarrow and some other simple tools, because we're both autistics. This doesn't apply to all autistics, but it does apply to us. We're very accident prone, so we try to avoid behavior that is going to make us at high risk for accidents. So we're going to show us taking this old hay out of here from the greenhouse here into the chicken house, which is back over here. And so we have to go around and dumping it in there. We're going to let the chickens scratch it and poop in it. The sheep have already been peeing and pooping in that. But this is very difficult to break down, this type of grass. So we're going to leave it with the chickens for a while. And eventually we're going to have a nice compost with it. So that's it. And here we go. Okay. We're using masks to protect us from the copious amounts of dust that is associated with the hay and grass. Let's stop here for a second so I can show you something. This is a tree that we call Hoe-Koh-Tay. And in English, people call it a date plum. So it has a flavor of a date and a plum kind of put together. I don't know if I agree with that. I think it has more of the flavor of the plum. Although I've never actually tasted a ripe date. I've only tasted dried ones. So I can't really comment on that. But it's a great tree. You could see these small tufts that are here. These are actually orchids. And they grow on this tree. Now obviously they're not flowering now because there's no moisture. But as soon as we start getting moisture, we'll see the flowers. So it's a very interesting tree. We have several of them here on the farm. When you go down to the city, Matagalpa, you could see vendors along the street selling these. This is the jocote season. They sell both red and green ones. The red ones are ripe, they're soft and sweet, just like a plum. The green ones are a little harder and have a sour taste, and people tend to eat them with salt. You may have noticed that this tree doesn't seem to have any leaves. Apart from the fruit, it looks like it's dead. And that is a unique feature of many trees in the tropics. Unlike in the temperate climates, after winter, after the term of dormancy, in which the trees are kind of like dead, you get the budding in the branches and the leaves emerge, and then the plant photosynthesizes And at the end of the life cycle, before the next dormancy, produces its fruit and seed. The jocote and many trees here in the tropics do exactly the opposite. When it comes out of the dormancy, they produce the fruit first and then the leaves second. So this tree will have leaves in the future after the fruit ripens and drops off the tree.
Howdy doodle 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 doodle. Howdy doodle 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 doo. Howdy doodle doo. Howdy doodle doo. Howdy doodle 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 doo. Howdy do. Howdy do. Howdy doodle doodle doo. Howdy doodle 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 doo. Howdy doodle doodle doo. Howdy doodle doodle doo. Second verse. Howdy doodle 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 doodle. Howdy doodle 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 doo. Howdy doodle doo. Howdy doodle doo. Howdy doodle 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 doo. Howdy do. Howdy do. Howdy do.